What if I told you that when your guinea pig starts mounting everything in sight, it's not trying to be the boss, it's actually speaking a complex language we're only just beginning to understand? Picture this. You're watching your guinea pigs in their cage, everything seems peaceful, when suddenly one of them hops on top of the other. Or maybe it's humping a favorite toy or even your slipper. It looks awkward, maybe a little aggressive, and your first thought might be, oh, it's establishing dominance. But what if that's only a tiny piece of the story? The truth is, mounting is one of the most misunderstood behaviors in the guinea pig world. It's not just a power move, it's a form of communication, a social tool, and sometimes a cry for help. To really get inside their minds, we need to look past the surface and see what's really going on. Because in the world of guinea pigs, actions rarely mean what we think they do. Let's start with the basics. Guinea pigs are social animals by nature. In the wild, they live in small, structured groups called herds. And in any social group, there needs to be a way to maintain order, reduce conflict, and establish relationships. That's where behaviors like mounting come in. It's a quick, non-violent way to test the social waters. A guinea pig that mounts another isn't necessarily trying to hurt them or even show they're in charge. They're gathering information. They're asking a question: what's our relationship? Are you a friend? A rival? Will you challenge me? The response, whether the other pig submits, ignores it, or squeals and runs, gives them the answer. It's a social shortcut, but here's where it gets interesting. Mounting isn't just about hierarchy. It can be a sign of stress, boredom, or even a health issue. Imagine a guinea pig that's suddenly mounting more than usual. Maybe you've just moved their cage, introduced a new companion, or there's a loud noise in the house that's putting them on edge. That extra mounting could be their way of coping with uncertainty. It's a self-soothing behavior, much like how a person might tap their foot when they're nervous. They're trying to re-establish a sense of control in a world that feels unpredictable. Then there's the role of hormones. Unneutered males, especially young ones going through their teenage phase, will often mount as their bodies flood with new chemicals. It's a natural part of growing up, a way to explore their changing bodies and social roles. But even in same-sex pairs or neutered groups, you'll see it because it's ingrained in their social DNA. It's not always sexual, often it's just conversational. But what about when it becomes a problem? When mounting shifts from occasional to constant, that's when we need to pay closer attention. Overmounting can lead to fights, injuries, and chronic stress for the victim. So how do you know when it's gone too far? Look for the signs. Chasing that doesn't stop, fur pulling, loud, distressed weaking, or one pig preventing the other from eating or sleeping. That's not communication anymore, that's bullying. And it usually means the social structure is out of balance. So what can you do if you see this happening? First, don't panic. And don't immediately separate them unless there's bloodshed, because that can reset their relationship and make things worse when they're reintroduced. Instead, look at their environment. Is the cage big enough? Guinea pigs need space to get away from each other. The minimum for 2 is about 8 square feet, but more is always better. Add hideouts, but always more than one, with multiple exits so no one gets trapped. Provide plenty of toys, tunnels, and things to chew. A bored guinea pig is often a mount-happy guinea pig. Food is another powerful tool. Scatter feeding, where you spread their veggies and pellets around the cage, encourages natural foraging behavior and gives them a positive shared activity. It reduces competition and gives them something else to focus on besides each other. Sometimes all it takes is a bigger cage, an extra hay rack, or a new cardboard box to change the entire dynamic. But what if the behavior continues? Then it might be time to consider their pairing. Not all guinea pigs get along, no matter how perfect the setup. Personalities clash. In those cases, a carefully managed introduction to a new, more compatible friend might be the answer. Or if you have a particularly hormonal male, talking to a vet about neutering could help calm things down. The key takeaway is this: mounting is normal. It's how guinea pigs navigate their world. But as their caretakers, it's our job to listen to what they're really saying. Are they just saying hello? Are they stressed? Are they bored? By watching closely and responding with empathy, we can make sure our pets feel safe, understood, and happy. Because at the end of the day, every hop, every squeak, every mount is a word in a language we're still learning to speak. And the more we understand, the better we can care for these complex, social, and wonderfully quirky little creatures. Was your guinea pig a frequent mounter, and what helped calm the behavior? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could help another pet parent. And for more insights into what your pets are really thinking, subscribe to Pet Mind Reader.